out here at ComicCon. I got like 6 minutes really, so I'm gonna try to do a quick. More specifically here at Image Anime, Dante, Darius, and they're doing their thing. Amazing amount of imports here. And I'm actually gonna go.
I really want to wear that koala.
And actually here on the other side is a couple of my dials. So that's kind of dope, man. My dials are at New York Comic Con. 2 of them are here. Not with the floor. I'm assuming the reason they didn't put the floor is for the purposes of lighting. If you put floor, then you block light from that shelf. But it's kind of cool to see him here. Here they are. Man, I really want to get these joints, but they're not cheap at all. Sigma cap, 80, 90 for Iron Man, and 80 for Thor. And Spider-Man is a little cheaper at 7.
Dude, that Levi one is pretty good.
Yeah, that's the type.
Saber?
I was literally considering flying to Chicago, so I was like, oh, I want to see it so bad.
Well, yeah, man, here we are Saturday, day 2 for me, and it definitely seems like more people. This is one of the entrances that you can see. People are just coming in
I don't know,
hardcore.
my boss bought it for me, and I got to skip lines, and I got to do stuff like that.
A lot of people. I've walked most of the floor. I still haven't done Artist Alley. I do want to just take a walk through there.
Well, because a lot of people think it's going to pass their press passes, but they're in here before you even walk. I mean, it's a plus and negative. This cost my boss like an arm and a leg, so. But
yeah, man, I'll be recording throughout the day. I'm gonna wait for the rest of the ACBA family to come into play and record a little more. And I'm gonna ask everybody's opinion of what they think of the con so far, and that's where we're gonna be at. But it's good to know that this is here because I think I'm gonna come back, man, for maybe one of those Figmas, maybe a mini Revoltech Iron Man. I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, so these, which are more like statues, but they're pretty amazing. I would say, what do you think? Maybe it's a 3-footer, Dante? What do you say? Galactus, about 3 feet?
It's about 3 feet, yeah.
It's like a 3-footer with interchangeable face. You can switch up Silver Surfer for Nova, and it lights up almost everywhere. Pretty dope, man. Then you have the Thanos up top. You know, amazing statues. I'm not a statue dude. You know, I want my action figures to action.
But we were saying they would be good with mini mates, though.
They would be good with mini mates, yeah. But you know, but this is the John Connor thing. You know what I mean? Where you take kind of that, you know, that one shot. There's not much you can do. A couple shots and that's about it. Just because there's no movement really. And the reference to John Connor is we were talking earlier how his collection is extensive and he likes to get stuff that even if it doesn't have a lot of articulation, he creates an amazing shot out of it anyway. So that's where that reference came. I wasn't talking shit about you, John. Yeah, it's a bunch of statues here. Alright, and I need to erase footage from this camera because I'm down to 2 minutes. Yo, these figures, I've seen them everywhere, like these really like one of the Jason, and they're like the 3 3/4 inch with no articulation. I just don't even get the concept of that. Yeah, I saw those at Toys R Us. I just didn't understand. I did not get a chance to go to come down to Artist Alley. And this year, I came down, Dante and I have been hanging out all day, so I came down here with him, and I'm glad that I did, man. It's pretty cool. Had some good conversations with a couple artists already, and here I am checking out Eric Larson, who was the creator of Savage Dragon, and one of the guys that broke away from Marvel in the 90s to form Image Comics. So it's kind of cool to see him in action. And yeah, man, I mean, you know, ACBA as an art form wouldn't exist without these creators, because this is what it's, you know, it's articulated comic book art, and these are the guys behind the comic books. So it's really cool to be in this environment, and it's really cool. For example, this young artist was just showing Eric Larson, you know, his work, and Eric was cool enough to take a few minutes and just kind of look at it and give him some really good constructive criticism. You know, started off with saying it's, you know, pretty good, then went on to say, you know, you could do this and this could be a little better, and the artist took it in stride, and that's how it should be, man. And I think that's one of the reasons, one of the things people don't understand these days. You know, a lot of people have this stigma about ACBA because they're, you know, you're gonna get your work constructively criticized. There was a time where it wasn't like that. It is like that now. So when somebody gives somebody constructive criticism, you can't take it, you know, and get upset and get tight. You know, you got to understand that it's somebody's opinion on how it could be better. It has to do with anatomy. It has to do with it looking correct. It has to do with a wrist being turned the right way, and so forth and so on. So I think it's important to take a cue from a lot of the artists who are here, who get some feedback from, you know, the professional artists, the guys who are working for Marvel and DC, and these young artists come in and they ask them, what do you think? And the artist will give them some feedback and they'll take it. And that's what you're supposed to do, because when you start rejecting it and then saying stuff like, oh, well, I only do this because it's for fun, I don't care what y'all say, it's just action figures and I'm just playing with them, I don't care what y'all gotta say, then you really don't give a shit, you know. And if that's the case, that's fine. But then don't be an ACBA artist, you know, and that's that. So really good to be in this environment, and this is just
you didn't give me good criticism.
And Dante, if it's up to Dante, he'll spend G's and G's on Prince, but he can't. But he got that joint though, and it's actually pretty dope. And the artist, what is it? John Boy, and John Boy is gonna he's actually gonna take over Spawn, which is kind of cool. So we met him, another, you know, down to earth type of dude. He overheard us saying how, you know, well, Dante specifically was saying how, you know, he hasn't drawn in a while, and, you know, dude right away was like, just got to do it again. It's like riding a bike, man, and he's right. So Dante, it's on you. You got the sketchbook, now you just got to do it, son. All right, man, so the next time I'm recording, it's going to be with the fellas, and I don't know if we'll be here or drinking or what have you, but this is where we are so far. I wanted to actually, that last segment, I was just kind of standing in place, and I actually wanted to record a little bit and walk at the same time so y'all can see some of the work. I think I lost Dante. Yeah, Dante's going fast. I just wanted to get, you know, some walking footage. Check out some of the other creators. You know, again, there's a lot happening. Alright, man, so I'm taking a breather. I'm sitting down for a few minutes, and Dante's over there guarding our phones as they charge. It's packed today, man. There's a lot of people here today. Saturday is definitely the bigger day. I was here yesterday and it wasn't as bad, but today is definitely a little tougher to get around. Even in Artist Alley, it was pretty packed up. The bathrooms are insane to get into the bathrooms, and for some reason my phone, I think it just, for whatever reason, New York sucks the battery life. I don't know what it is. So we're at this little charging station right now, and we're just charging the phone real quick. And we're gonna take turns. So I'm sitting down right now, and then Dante's gonna come and sit down in a few minutes, and I'm gonna go check, make sure the phones are safe. Man, so far it's been a good Saturday. I got here at about, I want to say 11. I was trying to get into the Wolverine panel, and I still didn't lie. I mean, I was at the right place. I think they switched the panel, so me and Dante ended up sitting there for almost an hour, going inside and realizing that there was no Wolverine panel. But it was cool because I got a chance to talk to Dante and meet him up a little bit. And then we just been walking around. We had lunch a little while ago, and we're just waiting for the fellas to come through. I think some of them are here already, but Dante got a text from Bug, and I got a text from Greg, so they're on their way at some point. So just wanted to give you a quick update on Saturday. It is now about 6 o'clock, and it's still popping up in here. All right, man, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna try my best to. And my fault, y'all. I'm recording you. I'm not even asking permission. I'm just doing it. That's that. Alright, man. So we're at the bar. I'm not the thirsty fan. The thirsty fan and a bunch of. This guy over here waving. He's an admin to the Dial Structure group officially, but he really does shit. That's that. Then we got over here. We got Big G. Man, I'm not gonna name everyone, but you know, there's Ty and there's the back of Dante's head. We got some people here. Fernando, he's having a conversation and eating at the same time. We just found out that the pints are $5. $5 pints, y'all. $5 pints. And then we, you know what? Let me go. The burger, I got a burger. Thank you, sir. I think. What is that?
How far is that?
Yeah, that's bacon burger. No, I got a blue cheese. I got a blue cheese. Trying to figure the orders out. Yeah, I had a blue cheese burger. Yeah. Then outside we have Dan and I think I see Jose. And Boog was there, but he ducked out somewhere. Ty just went outside. Actually, there's Boog right there. So basically, man, we just pretty much, most of us, some of us got out of New York ComicCon a few minutes ago. That's a stone's throw that way. So we over here at the Thirsty Fan, and we eating, we drinking, we talking, we taking pictures. You know, we just living life. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna get in people's faces just because, you know, this is dinner time, but basically this is where we at now. And it's cool, man, it's cool because everybody here, you know, is like-minded individuals from all over the place. You know what I mean? And yo, that CJ display, CJism display with Magneto and G.I. Joe, that shit, the ACBA tourney, did you see it?
I haven't seen none of it this year. I've been slacking.
He has not seen a single video.
Not this year.
Not this year. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, you know what? Once I turn this off, I'll explain it to you. So yeah, man. So anyway, we here, man, and it's just cool that everybody's. I'm right there. I'm right. Yeah, put it right there. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, man. So just like-minded individuals, man, and meeting up. Some of these people is the first time they meet each other. Some have known each other for years. Thank you, sir. And that's where we at, man. So again, man, it's always good to be with like-minded people, and this is just the ACBA family.